everybody. Great news. Have you ever looked at all the red berries in Celeste and said, what if they were random instead? I sure haven't, but carrarium has, and she's here to show us what the heck that means. So Carrie, please, what's going on?
I'm back in the fucking mountain again. Hello everybody, I am carrarium. I am a Celeste speedrunner most of the time, and I am playing all random berries. All random berries takes the idea of what if the speedrun category of all red berries was, that's too many berries. And basically what we're going to do is we're going to use a randomization mod created by a wonderful speedrunner named Eugene to lower the amount of strawberries down to 100, and basically I'm just gonna figure out where they all are. But along the way, I did hear that we had a little bit of a bid war to name the custom seed for this particular run. So if we know what we're naming this seed and whatever that's going to do to the run, I would love to know.
Yes, so we had a handful of donations come in, but with a $50 donation from Maddie Stars to bring quote 9 into the lead. It's exclamation point quote space 9. Incredible.
For those in the know, thank you. That's a good poll. Basically, that's a reference to my own stream. Quote 9 in my stream is where I stated, and I quote, I saw a hole and was like, I want to be in that hole. So we're keeping the idea going here. So let's just make sure we have that in there. Max red strawberries 100. I will be ready to go. So we're going to be basically doing an all red berry speed run, but I'm going to have to do some live routing on the fly to figure out where there aren't 75 red berries. And I've never done this before. We're doing this live, literally. So you're going to watch me live route this on the fly. But I will be ready to go here. If you are ready, Jess.
Absolutely.
All right. I am going in 3, 2, 1, go. All right. So thankfully Prologue has absolutely no berries, so I can just bunny hop my way on through and I don't have to worry about anything. But I do need to start thinking about what I'm going to do here. One of the big things I have to consider is there is a chapter 8 in Celeste, and chapter 8 has only 5 berries. But to enter chapter 8, I do need 4 hearts. So I do have to consider... What? Wow, I really am rusty. Let's try that again. All right, I do have to consider what hearts to get, if I want to get any hearts at all. But we're going to hop into City, and we're going to start. Something that I'm going to try to do here is I'm going to try to avoid any berries that are by... Ooh, okay, first one is not there. Curse. Okay, second one is. Basically, there are a couple of places that are just off of the original checkpoint. And I'm probably not going to check those out. Okay, there's nothing there. And then up here, nothing. Okay, cool. Oh, there was a berry there. I'm trying to do, So a thing that I have to do in like slight split second decision making is if I don't see a berry there, I am so lucky that there was one there, to just immediately backtrack and get the heck out. Now, I am going to decide to get hearts because I feel like this game will troll me and just try to put one berry in core. So it's worth it for me to check than to not check. Now, thankfully, there's a berry here. Right by one of the hearts. So that kind of double worked out for me. Ooh. All right, we're gonna keep on going. Chat, I just need to say, as a fellow hole getter from Mutual Aid, I cannot stress enough how much seeing this particular marathon means to me. As a fellow trans femme, just honestly, y'all are doing the Lord's work, and I cannot stress enough how much I appreciate it. Anything here? Yes, okay. Ooh. Okay, so we have 7 berries so far in City. Okay. So I'm probably gonna get, it looks like I'm gonna get like 1/10 of them in this area. Squish. Oh, squish. Fantastic. All right, please don't have one in the next room. Okay, thank God. All right, there is, you know what? I'll check that later. I'm gonna make a decision not to check that right now. I'm just gonna get that one and hope there's not one in a room over here. There is a, hello? There is a room connected to here? Good, okay. So there would be a berry there. So that lets me know that I don't have to recheck that. There is, however, one more berry really far at the end, but I'm going to choose not to get it for now. I'm gonna move on to chapter 2. The rust is real, yes. But there's also like split-second decisions that I have to make in not seeing a berry there, which totally mess with my muscle memory. All right, so we got, okay, so there is still one, so that is actually good. I didn't know that was gonna do that. So there's still one berry, which means it is the one that I did not look for. So that's actually gonna be really good information. All right. So while I'm here, I'm gonna kind of search around. I'm actually gonna make a really quick look here. There is a berry there, so I'm gonna have to go back. And I'm just gonna get myself ready to start activating some dream. Oh, I should check this one. Yes, I almost forgot that this berry existed. Whoop. Wow, I am very rusty. That's a classic skip, and I can't even get that. Ooh! Okay, I didn't get an extension. All right, while I kind of collect some berries here, Jess, how are we doing on raising some money for our good friend?
I literally just unmuted because I was going to be like, hey, I've got some messages for you.
Oh, good.
So we have $5 from Handstands. This is for Carrie question. When were you asked about participating? Did you answer, I just saw a hole-a-thon and I was like, I want to be in that hole-a-thon? There is a right answer.
The answer is yes. I basically said that. It was an enthusiastic yes the entire, like, immediately.
I was really, really excited, just the sheer number of people. So to pull back the curtain a little bit, Quack was in charge of reaching out to people, and I was in charge of sending the Discord invites, and so so many people, no context, got their first DM from me, which is just a Discord invite to a server called HOLE-A-THON.
Incredible.
And the people just joined. Never heard from me before, and we're like, yeah, this
no
sounds
questions.
right.
No questions asked. This checkpoint, I'm now realizing, is actually like really good for this run because there's really no branching paths off of here except for this berry right here, which thankfully there's one there, so it's no wasted time. This one, okay. I'm very curious what this might mean. Oh, there's a berry in here. I gotta... Oop! Okay, I didn't mean to do that, but I did collect the berry, so we're good, we're good, we're good. All right, while I have this goth girl chasing me, you can read another one or two.
Well, I have this goth girl chasing me is wild.
Yeah, you know.
Barry sent in $10 to help get us Kara's hole. You already have one.
I already have mine. We don't need that. That doesn't need any help.
I'm saying you were almost a Celeste sandwich.
Almost.
And Doozle also sent in $10 with just donating as appreciation for seeing someone good at Celeste because I am so bad at it. You fucking rule, Carrie.
Yo, thank you. Yeah, I got a decent amount of hours in this game. All right, there is one berry in this checkpoint. I really hope that there's not one in this checkpoint, but it probably is. I'm not getting any of my extensions today. Oh, oh god, you can tell that I'm rusty. Immediate turn back, immediate turn back. You know, that actually could have been one that I, did not have to look for. The more I think about it, but we're gonna find out if I got all the ones that I needed. When you're your own goth girlfriend? Okay, we got all the ones that we needed. I didn't think that there would be any that I missed. I basically went after all of them. Okay, so Resort's gonna be an interesting one. I don't know how we're gonna attack this one because there's so many different ways that we can go here. Okay, I kind of thought that there wouldn't, I was operating under an idea that there may not be one there. Okay, that's really bad to see. So that berry all the way up there, that one is really out of the way. So for the sake of time, that stinks. Oh, it's really weird not to see a berry there. I don't remember how to do this room. Oh no. Okay, we're good. All right, that means I'm gonna have to check the left side here for berries.
I will say watching this is absolutely wild because I just did my first AP. And was like, I'll do like the all red berries because it's like you only need to get 40. So I was like, I think I could probably do that. And I did. And I'm just like watching this and I'm like, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Truly just on another level.
I love this mod. Just like, I have not played this mod until literally right now. But I love it conceptually. I think it genuinely started off as like a shitpost from someone who, oh god, okay, well that's good that there's someone there because that would have been really hard to find otherwise. Of just someone being like, what if there was like an all red berries mod, but like just a bunch of them were just gone, and Eugene was like, okay, I'll make that. So we just have this now. And then Eugene themselves was just like, oh, this could be like actually an interesting speed run when you think about it. Oop. Hold on. Never punished. There better be one here. Nope. All right, instant retry. And what? Having one there is good. Anything here? No. Okay, good. I think I might have been able to see that one earlier, but alas. Carrie is so cool. I wish Carrie was real. I am literally right here, wife. What are you talking about? All right. Ooh, Madeline, why did you go that way? Okay, so huge mess. This is a really interesting one because there's 3 sections here and each one of them has, I believe, 2 berries each. But there's also a berry underneath the bridge where I just spoke to Mr. Oshiro here. So I have to actually make sure that I check that spot or else. So I'm gonna go over here first and just see if it leads to anything good. Oh, God. Come on. I haven't played Vanilla Celeste in so long. Okay, good. That room's actually garbage to play. This one's a bit easier to see. Okay. Looks like we're not getting as many berries in Resort, which is good. This is one of the more dense spots for berries, so... All right. Sorry, Oshiro, I'm going to ignore you for right now. I need to look down here. See? Worth it. I am only doing that on the very first check because if I did all three and then looked, I feel like it would just be a waste of my time. Oh God. Oh God. This is like not the ARB route at all. I genuinely couldn't see that berry for a second. I was like, I don't know where I am. Anything here? No, okay. That's not how you do that room at all. Wow. All right, we're gonna do a funny little skip here just so I don't have to go back. We're gonna go all the way into, we're gonna go backwards through this area. If I could stop dying. That's okay. Very easy cycle here. All right. We're gonna skip this heart for a second, go right back up here, collect this heart, and once we have this, do a retry, and it warps right up into here, so that skips us going back into the hub room. That should get me this berry pretty quickly. All right, so we're at 31. Curious as to what that's going to mean for many other chapters. Okay, so Huge Mess didn't end up being as bad as I was expecting it to be. A little sad that there was something under the bridge, but it is what it is. This might actually get me running Vanilla Celeste again, which is a terrifying thought. I've been retired for months. I did not expect to say that out loud. Okay, so there's a berry there. I gotta remember how that one works. Super. Oh, okay, we're fine.
Never punished.
I have literally, every decision I make, never punished. Is there a berry here? There unfortunately is. Okay, there's one berry over here. Two, actually, so we gotta know. There are none? Okay, well, good. Good, because I didn't want to do that anyway. There are two berries in that room, and there's actually it's a really fun movement in that room, but not having to do that, we take those. First try demo, literally can never forget it. For those who may not know, Madeline can go through a lot of hitboxes because hitboxes do not look as they appear in this video game. All right. We don't have many berries in here, but thankfully they are all visible at the time. So I don't have to go out of my way. I just kind of have to execute. Oop. Did not get a reverse. Carrie, there was a berry there. Well, you know, we can worry about that later. Elevator shaft is, you know, it's not a long checkpoint. It's also 10 p.m. and I am old. My eyes aren't working like they used to. course you put both of the berries in the Yoshiro final room in here.
You know, for fun and profit.
Yeah, exactly. All right, that could have gone worse. All right, Jess, how are we doing on some donations? How are we doing on the whole funding?
The whole funding is going great. We had $11.69 from Hollow that says, "Hey nerd, good luck, and good luck, whole Kara." That brought our total up to $7,369.69, which would have been enough to see Quack's cat. But unfortunately, that opportunity did pass. But the great news is, I do have another thing for chat to be able to see. At $7,500, we will make an ass of one of the players in Goblin Cleanup.
Interesting.
If this incentive is met, typically the Goblin Cleanup players play in first person. However, at 7,500, we will make one of them swap to third person, which means that we will get to see, in their maid outfits, some goblin ass on stream. Again, we need $7,500 raised for Kara's recovery from her bottom surgery. Use !donate in chat to send in your donations there.
I love you all endlessly. I will see you all in hell.
And if you'd like to see goblin ass in hell, no, sorry,
Yeah.
sorry.
Nope. You're right, and you should say it. All right, so this is one of the sections that I feel like I'm largely going to avoid for now. There's just a lot of branching paths. They are really long to do, so I'm just gonna kind of come back here later, and we'll find out. Where is my jump? Did I? There we go. Hello? I swear I have second jump bounce, but maybe I stopped using it. Who's to say? Okay. No, my berry! My favorite berry! It's not there! This is my favorite berry. So this berry is like the classic ARB berry. It has a sub-pixel dependent strat in it. Oh, I am so late on that. I'm going to keep doing the strat because is my muscle memory, and I will. I don't ever want to lose it. Okay. Wow. Okay, something's not working. I'm refusing to give up.
While you're refusing to give up, may I give more details to our new raiders about our incentive?
You may, yes.
So, raiders, if you're just now joining us, we are raising money to help Oh Hey It's Kara be able to take time off work while she is recovering from bottom surgery. Right now we have a great incentive, which is at $7,500 total raised. We will make one of the players in the closing game of the night Goblin Cleanup play in third person so that their full goblin ass is on screen for us. All the goblins, because this is Goblin Cleanup, are wearing maid outfits. It's great. We also had an elaboration from one of the runners, JPEG, in chat. They note that of the four of them, only one plays regularly in third person, which is JPEG. So if we do also make the other runners as well, hint, hint, nudge, nudge, we might be able to make more than just one player show ass. That is also going to make things more difficult for the other runners. So if you like, difficult video games, and enjoying watching the Celeste do this, whatever this is.
Whatever this is.
That fucking buffer.
There we go.
But exclamation point, donate in the chat. That is, all that money is going towards Kara's unpaid time off because content creation doesn't allow you to have paid time off.
Doesn't it? I can say, as a fellow hole-haver, that time needed, it is so needed. I spent so much time recovering from my bottom surgery, and it felt like 4 months that I could not financially recover from it. So, to have that support, it really genuinely means a lot to people like me and Kara. Oh, I don't know why I did that. Alright, I was kind of hoping this berry wouldn't exist, but unfortunately it does. Ooh. I don't
just asked the stupidest question, which was, like, this is all random berries, and I was gonna be like, so, Carrie, how many berries do you need?
We have it set at 100, which was the initial, like, joke of, like, what if you just, like, took 75 out? But you can actually, I was checking this in setup, you can have it set to, I believe, just as low as 1, or as many as all of them. But if you have all of them, then I don't think you're gonna have any, like, randomized locations, because they're all just in the same spots. That's sad. I really wanted that one to exist. That one's one of my favorites.
I love learning about new berries.
Seriously, true.
I'm sorry, we just got a $10 donation from Doozle. It says, I need to see those goblin cheeks clap.
Good. Okay, we're gonna find out if I missed a bunch in Shrine or if my gamble paid off here. They're all, oh my god, there's so many. Okay, so I have to do that entire area later. That is okay. I'm still thinking of that donation. All right. Anything here? Okay, nope. That is all right. All right, so Temple has the most berries. I believe, if my memory serves me right, there's 31. So there's gonna be a lot of opportunities to get berries, and there's also gonna be a lot of opportunities for nothing to exist. So this is kind of our first check. Wow, there's like nothing in this section. Nothing, there's nothing, okay. I went down here. One could say I went down this hole, and you're telling me there's no berries in this hole? Not a single one? That's messed up. I feel some type of way about this. Okay. So...
Would you say that you feel like a plastic bag going through the wind? I don't know why that came to me, but you have it now.
I have it now. Oh, of course they gave me this one. Ooh, some strats you just... Oh, okay. That was kind of cool. Kind of reminded me of when I used to be good at this game. All right, anything up here? Yes. Okay, I do have to check this button because it's kind of out of the way. Yeah, I kind of thought that would probably be there. Seed's got jokes. Hey, I need you. Come with me. Come on a little trip. That's a shame.
I was about to ask, like, how far do the berries have to, like, chase? Like, is there a certain point where they're like, I've chased you far enough, I will collect, because you were just...
Nope. You just have to be on the ground for 8 frames or so. So if I had just, like, stopped moving, I would collect that berry, and I just kept moving, so. All right, how about now? There we go. Does she learn from her lessons? No, but.
Well, I mean, you were only 1 room away from collecting the berries anyways, so why would you stop to collect them earlier?
Exactly. Where am I going? How do I play this game? I don't think this one exists. I am correct. All right. There's 3 berries up here. Okay, I know that one exists. The winged one does not. That's good to know. That's good info. Can't help but get this feeling that this one isn't real. Seems like it. If I'm wrong, then I'm wrong, but I'm gonna just keep going. Oh god, how did you do this again? Oh god. I don't remember how this game works. I'm pretty sure there's not a berry up, so we're just gonna go down. Hope for the best. Thankfully, I do have to consider search. This one's gonna be the biggest. Okay, so both of them are here. Getting the top berry there is the strat because the top berry will show. Oh, that's right. I never activated the block. The top berry will show what's underneath here, but if you get these seeded berries underneath, it won't tell you if there's something up top. So it's actually better to go. It's better to go on the bottom, is what I'm saying, or it's better to go on top, like most things in life. Many such cases. That's right. That's how that works. Yep. Yep. All right. While I sit there and think about what I've just said. Jess, do we have any other donations or comments?
It's really funny that you specifically use that as your transition because I'm like, I just got this donation and I do think I have to read it in the voice as intended and I'm gonna regret having the soundbite of me reading it.
Interesting.
Handstands sent $5 saying, Kara, I'm trying to clean but I'm goblin thick and the clap of my cheeks keeps attracting the sensors.
Andes! What are you doing?
Andes is goblin thick.
You know, that is true. We've known this about her.
Chat, if you would like to know what goblin thick means, reminder, we're trying to raise $7,500 before goblin cleanup so that we can see at least one goblin ass on stream.
At least one. We need at least one. Oh, that usually never fails. Why did that fail? There we go. All right, so unraveling here, there is only one berry, so I'm hoping that it's not there. It looks like there's not. I should have trusted my gut. Strawberries emit like a very, very small bit of light. There's also a pulsing sound that they make. So if I was like really trying to optimize this, I would actually play without music, because then I would be able to hear if a strawberry was out there. But I've never wanted to try very hard in Celeste. It's all about the vibes. Alright.
I feel like, obviously, like, you are also one of the vibiest Celeste runners that I know, but also I feel like you saying, no, you can't try, like, I don't try, feels like
a lie?
the most blatant lie that you've said on this stream.
I could never lie to the viewers. Alright, what do we got? Anything in here? Okay, we don't have, well, that's a shame. So this would be where, we would perform M-Dragon skip. Don't ask what M-Dragon means.
Hey, Carrie, what does M-Dragon mean?
M-Dragon mana! Okay, shoutouts to M-Sushi. I don't know if it was M-Sushi, but feels like something M-Sushi would do. Just see okay in the chat. And you know what? That's fair. Okay. Do I still remember how this... I'm genuinely trying to remember how this... Oh, I gotta be careful. Oh god. Oh god. Please don't activate a block. I need this key for a potential berry. I gotta be really careful that I don't actually use that on something that I don't want to use it on. Okay, is there anything here? I probably could have checked. Oh, good. Well, I would have needed to go back there if I... Okay, so there's nothing there. I think we're okay. I think I can just move on. Which means... And our reward is nothing! Yay! Nothing in life matters, kids! Okay. We are going into the final checkpoint here, which has also only one berry, and I really hope that I don't have to do it. Nothing! Yay! Nothing! Don't bother trying!
AP, I realized that there was only one berry in here, and I just was like, hey, by the way, I'm not doing this check. Like, if there's something here, you're just gonna have to wait till I get to summit, because I do not want to do this berry.
It's not, it's a fine berry, but it's like objectively one of my least favorites in the chapter. All right, Theo, come on, buddy. Work with me here. Okay, Madeline, you, okay. What? How did you do that? That has never happened before. I know that it's not the marathon, but like, I'm still allowed to say it.
1 second, I can make a little text box. I got this, don't worry, don't worry.
This game is hacking! Okay. Okay, thank God. The berry is not there. I don't have to do it. The slowdown is wild there. Okay, what do we have here? What do we have here? I'm peeling back behind the curtain here. I'm in one particular channel, and all I just see is Jess, you fucking mad lad. And I'm a little scared because I can't see what's going on.
So, for those of you just joining, I'm currently hosting from the Restream PC that is causing the stream, so when I said I can make a button, I just added a text source that said that's never happened before.
Good.
And flashed it on stream.
Good. Alright, how many berries did I miss? 2! Okay. That's actually not that bad. So that means there's probably some... I might have, where would they be? Where would they be? Huh. Well, I haven't checked the, like, postcards yet, so I wonder if they tell you anything there. Alright, so we are in Reflection, and the good thing about Reflection here is there's no berries in this chapter. So this one, we're just playing pure, this will be pure talent. I'm gonna play the B-side, because in Celeste, if you beat the B-side, you still unlock the next chapter, and there are some chapters where the B-side is faster than the A-side. Chapter 6 is one of them. That being said, I haven't run 6B in about a year and a half, so this is gonna be good.
I believe in you so much, actually.
Thank you. I really needed that today. Kevin, I don't need this from you right now.
What's really funny is that there is someone in chat also named Kevin, and I was like, what did he say?
Not you,
forgot.
You're fine.
I would like to, while you're getting the B-sides, Maddie Stars sent in $50 saying, Carrie lying to chat? Carrie,
I would never. What did I do? You're fine. You're fine. You've never done anything wrong in your life, ever.
Doozle also sent in $10, looking forward to the goblins, unless they are mind goblins. Feels like a reference, but I'm not quite sure what it means. We also had $5 from No Chill, which is amazing that No Chill has taken over Cat Mama's computer and donated $5 to this marathon. But No Chill says Seashell needs money to get through her mom's pole surgery. And with that, we are only $40.31 away from seeing Goblin Ass on twitch.tv/oh hey it's Kara.
Chat knows what we want. You understand the assignment. Okay, I didn't want to do that room again. Alright, this is going good. Yeah, this is good. This is good. This is good. Alright, so Chapter B, notoriously hard chapter. That, boom, boom. I'm really pulling out all the strats from 2021 here. Just trying to remember all the good ones. Oh, there's a demo in this area. I should do that. Swag? Do it for the swag?
There's a demo in this area. What do you mean? I thought this game was released already.
Oh! Maddie, can you make video game, please? The people are begging for another video game.
Also, we have, chat has helped us out on, what mind goblins are.
Okay.
It's mind goblin these nuts!
No! I love you, Chad. You're so... I have genuinely needed these vibes this weekend, so y'all are great. That's not how you do that room at all. Oh my god. I'm getting too much momentum. So you can get a lot of momentum off of these moving blocks. I just apparently have forgotten how much. I'm gonna check what the chapter time is after this, because it will be really funny to see. Okay, here's the demo. Little late. Late again. And I think I got dash crystal freeze. There we go. I believe that's a 2-frame trick, but it's the easiest 2-frame trick you'd ever do. But I have been in the modded speedrun mines forever, so my vanilla knowledge is rusty. However, this is fun. I'm realizing how fun this mod actually is. I do see the appeal to an all random berries mod. Oop, okay. Nope. So remember that goth girl that was chasing after us earlier? She's angry at us now. I don't know what we did to deserve that, but we're trying to give her a little hug, make things better. That was off by like a frame. I should stop trying to get stuff with like an early frame. There we go. You should always go for the sweaty strats. Okay, yeah, I figured that was gonna happen. I'm gonna take this save. You don't jump off on that one. Dang. There we go. Getting a little bit of the muscle memory back. Was a little too low there when I hit Kevin. All right, so this is Reprieve. Reprieve is the hardest checkpoint in this area. We're gonna do a little skip right here by just bouncing off of this Kevin for a bit to avoid going to the right side of that room. Good amount of speed off that one. I usually don't get that, so that was nice. Oh, I haven't done this strat in forever. Am I cooked? Yes. Down dash. Oh, I don't need to worry about these. I'm not getting the coins. I genuinely forgot that I don't have to get the coins in that room. Goth girls only float around like that. Okay. Fair, I should have considered. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. I almost saved that. Okay. Lock in. Lock in. Good. Good. Alright, we're locked in. Alright, 2 more rooms and I can at least do Summit. I don't think we're gonna get all of the berries under this estimate, but that's alright. This was just more of a fun little vibey thing.
We have very different definitions of vibey things.
Yeah, this is just a vibe. Just, you know, something I can just do for fun. Oh. Oh my god. Bumpers? Depending on where you hit the bumpers, you can get thrown in different... Okay, there we go. That's what we're looking for. I didn't want that. That wasn't a part of the deal. You can't do that to me. Not in front of the Twitch chat. Okay. All right, for the sake of... Okay, so we have 57 berries still entering Summit, so there's a lot. There's probably objectively some in Core. We are not going to get through Summit in time before we will need to move on, but we can try. We can try to find as many berries as possible. How's
Absolutely, while you do that, I was gonna say we have $10 from Charisma. And I'm gonna see if I can actually get this to come through that says, let's get this hole.
Let's get this hole! Alright, thank God there's not a berry there. The berry in there is, like, actually hard, and there's a demo strat in there that I have not learned in, like, 4 years. Just... I'm sure some speedrunners can relate, where there's just a strat where you're just like, nah, I'm not doing that one. There's a double in here. We'll see if this has anything. Oh, we have both of them. All right. If the seed has that berry, it's objectively a good seed. 60 out of 100, huh? All right, well, we've learned a lot today. We've learned a lot today. There's some actual genuine strats that you can do in all random berries. And it also helps to not be rusty. Surely we get 9 more berries. You know, you bring up a good point. I think I can get 9 more berries in time. I think if I get 69 berries, that's actually... Exactly. My partner just came in and just said, nice. And honestly, they're right. Oh my god, I gotta lock in. I forgot how this game works. Alright, 6, 7 more. Oh wait, I can just do this. I think at this point, chat is now more into the idea of getting 69 berries than any of the 100, really. Cat God. You're all a bunch of sickos and I love you. No, there's actually a good strat here. You can just go whoop. 6, 7. We could do that too. Kind of messed up. You have to go over there in the corner to see if that berry is there. It's messed up. I thought I was dead, but then I was actually very much alive. Fascinating, fascinating work. Okay, we're finding more berries, which is good for the idea of finding 69 berries. That's devastating.
That was such an aggressive, that's devastating.
I was devastated. I'm thinking about the 69 berries. Ooh, that's a good one to have. Yep. I definitely remember how this works. Okay, there's not a berry there. It's okay. I accidentally pressed the bind that makes me go down. I did that again. There we go. No! Oh. Just don't lose the berry. Sad. Oh, we got one more. Okay, very, very close. Oh, this is good. Dang. Almost. Almost. Hold. Chat. Pause. 69. All right, I think we can just call it there. I think I'll just call time on that because we only have about like 2 minutes left, I think, on the estimate. So.
Beautiful. Congratulations. Wait, one sec. I can do this. And chat, hold on. Here's the thing. I can do bits. All right. So congratulations on your 53, 25, Celeste 69 random bits.
Yes. Good.
Gary, where can the people find you?
Oh God, do you even want to go looking for me after all that? Well, you can see me tomorrow as well. I'll be here for my second appearance on HOLE-A-THON playing Hyperbeat, a really fun rhythm game that I have been genuinely obsessed with over the last few months. So you can catch me tomorrow right here all over again. But if you want the vibes of I found a hole and I just wanted to be in that hole, you can find me at twitch.tv/carrarium. You can also subscribe to my YouTube channel where I'm known as carrarium. And yeah, I'm just kind of all over the internet in many aspects at carrarium. So yeah, you can find me over there. Currently on a little bit of a streaming hiatus, but I'll be back very soon. Jess, thank you for the vibes while I did all of this. I knew I was going into this very scuffed, and I just appreciated having you as my backup there. But genuinely, y'all, keep up the great work. Trans rights are human rights. Trans healthcare is life-saving, and the work that you're doing to make Kara's life easier truly means so much to the people around you that are seeing the love and support, because it lets them know that there is love and support out there for all of us. Trans liberation now. Yeah, that's all I gotta say.
Thank you again so much, Carrie. Stick around, chat, because after this absolutely amazing display of really, really precise gameplay, we have a beautiful run of all auto-scrollers, so don't go far. That's tomorrow. We're doing Go Go Hamster Chef. Ignore me, chat. I'll see you soon.